Welcome to the grouping example of Impact Suite. We're currently looking at the contact list view. This grouping feature works on all list views, custom tables, opportunities. We're just working with the contact right now. As you know, you can sort and group. That's what this indicator is here. So we have column headers, and if we click on the column header, it'll sort by the indicator there. But I want to see if I can get these grouped together. If I just go to the column header, right click, group by this column, now you can see that it is sorted, or actually grouped by this, and each one of these groups can be folded up. And I can even go further to the group, and I could say collapse all the groups, and there we have all of our groups. Now that we have it grouped, it'd be nice to know the counts of each one rather than having to drill in to see how many friends there are. So if we come back to the column header, right click, we could say edit this column, and we have a math function here. I'm just going to say give us the count. I'll say okay, and there we have it. Now we need a little bit of space in here. So consultants, we have 6 consultants online. We have 55 customers, 86 prospects. So it's a great way to get a quick count without having to run a report. Well, let's take grouping a bit further. That's grouping this way. Let's group by create a date. So I'm going to actually just drag this off. See, we have a group box up here. I'm just going to drag it out of the group box. It removes the grouping in here. And I'm going to say group by the date. So I can right click on here. So I want to group by the date. So now if I just say right click, group by this column, there's the dates. Now we can see that these dates, the 29th to 14th, that these dates are really identical by our view, but in the computer, these created dates are down to the hour, minute, second. So that's why these are grouped together, these three. Well, we want to actually change the range of our grouping. If I right click and say edit this column, we have the grouping over here, formatting. And if I say grouping, instead of the value of the date, again, down to date, time, minutes, seconds, I want to do it by the month. So every month, I want to see a month-to-month example. There we go. We've changed it to month. Now, if I right-click here, remember, I can just say collapse all, and there's a month-to-month example of that. If I want to go year to year, let's say edit the column, and instead of month, I want to say year. And here we go, year to year. 2014, we can see we had 129 contacts added. 2015, 2016. So just remember that on the grouping scenario, if you just right-click, group or ungroup by the columns, I can now group by state. And I'll say group by the states. And a lot of non-states in here, but let's go and say collapse all. And now I can see that I have 3 leads in Florida, 1 in Kansas. Okay, well, thank you for watching the video.